Well, this is kind of a unexpected turn of events.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter. Our family has been blessed to farm in Montana
For over 100 years now.
And it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have
and blessings from our Savior,
Jesus Christ.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's here. It's just that it's at my house, because I didn't want to make Nacho and Amy shuttle vehicles because they were busy. And so Nacho's coming over this morning. I just brought the truck to my house, which is not very far from where the bins are, and I'm going to take the truck there, and Nacho will pick me up. So let's get it started. Oh, it'll fit in here. Easy cheesy. Well, it's here in storage for a little while. I loosened the straps a little bit because a guy messaged me on Instagram actually saying to relax your straps if it's going to sit for a while. I'd still like to know how those boards crept out like that, because I couldn't push them back in with a hammer even. And then this whole center of this stack pushed back. Interesting how things ride. Anyway, it's here. Good deal. Well, today's fun in the shade. Hopefully it stays shady. Anyway, back out here at the East place, at the guest place, and there's hydraulic oil leaking up in here on that gold colored block. Somewhere, probably just an O-ring. This is on the 370. Nacho was using it the other day for picking rocks, and I had to come over here to bring him to a vehicle. He has since moved on with the rock picker and the 145 to that way, and I'm not exactly sure where he's at. But anyway, so since I had to bring him over here to get the service truck, I figured I'd try and figure this out while I was here. And not too sure I'm not going to have to take the hood off to get to it. That does not look fun. But it's something in the steering. It does not leak unless you're turning the steering wheel, but it's a pretty good stream. So somewhere back in here, can you see my finger moving? Yeah, there's a cap. No hose attached. Right there. That is what's leaking. Let's shove the camera in here. Can you see it? Can you see it? I can't even see what you're seeing. Yeah, there I see it. Just an O-ring. Again, it's like we need a full sponsorship for O-rings because this is getting ridiculous. Yep. That was my problem. There you go. She is toast. Holy smokes. I don't know, same thing like we did on the 145, I think I videoed. anyway, the 145 had a hydraulic leak too, and it was an O-ring. And these are like, you barely bump them with a wrench and they're almost hand tight. So that's why they're working their way around and moving, and that's what's cooking these O-rings. Oh well, that's not bad. I thought it was gonna be like take the hood off to get this thing fixed because it's so up in there. But a little trickery with the cell phone camera is I was able to stuff it in there, and that's how I started it with the camera in there and was able to wiggle it, and that's how I found it. So that's the O-ring that I pulled off of it, and you can see it's a pretty good chunk missing out of it. So I think it's like 4 or 5 O-rings that I've done now. So either way, that was a nice one. That could have been a whole lot worse because that could have had a hose attached to it. I was really worried that I was going to have to take the whole hood off of that tractor, and it would be quite the nightmare. But yeah, it was just a little valve plug. I don't know exactly. I should have taken a picture of it. But anyway, I had an O-ring kit with me, and there's our O-ring kit, and found a match. It's on, it's tight, and so we'll see. I'll start it up and see if it leaks. We got it. Check the hydraulic oil, and it should be good to go. Okay, so what I know is Nacho's picking rocks. The 370 is fixed, and I'm back at the shop. And not much else is going on. So if you remember that shield that I broke or ran over with the trailer on the swing away on the new auger, I figured I better work on it while nobody's around because there's hammering, it's loud, all that fun stuff. So I have it in the press and starting to work on it. It's starting to flatten out a little bit, and we'll see what we can get. At least make it presentable so it'll fit back on. But I tried hammering on it, and it is actually tougher metal than you would think. Still tweaked a little bit. We're getting closer. I don't know why I thought that by pressing it with pliers and vice grips and all that I could just magically do it. Ah, that's pretty close. Well, it's certainly not the best. It's certainly better than it was. And I think it'll go on an auger to guard the chains, just like it should. Sorry about my camera footage too. Yesterday when I was in Billings loading the lumber stuff, I dropped my camera. And there's cracks in the lens, which we'll get that fixed. But I see a lot of light glare. So anyway, we'll get that taken care of.
So with the rock picker, we're not just trying to pick rocks, we are also trying to level these holes from the golfers and the badgers and holes, yeah.
Well, I'm back at the farm here now from a few days of elk hunting. Was not successful, but the buddy I was hunting with did get a nice 6x6 bull. Got kind of warm on us the last couple of days we were out there and just kind of shut off the elk hunting. So, back to the farm to get a few things done here. Maybe we'll get back out to do some more hunting, but right out here, man. Anyways, gonna get the seed cleaner going. Nacho's getting some more rocks picked, and Tim's gonna be floating around here, helping to get the cleaner set up probably, and a few different things. He's got a grain bag that's got some, I don't know, raccoon or something dug a hole in the end of it. So actually having a little bit of trouble with some animal damage on the bags. We gotta get those hauled out, but Mark keeps on doing this. Anyways, I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna go start working. Well, we got the maze of conveyors, the cleaner, going in the truck, back into an empty bin. So the seed's coming out of the bin dirty, going through the screen. There's an air that sucks any of the light stuff off the front, different layers of shakers, and air that sucks it off the back as well. So goes in some grasshoppers and fall seed. Comes out nice and clean. Well, we just switched around this top scalper so that we can catch the grasshopper separate. I think that'll make some pretty good chicken feed right there. Have a grasshopper overload. Morning, windmill. Well, we did a little modifying this morning. Now we don't have to catch it with a bucket. Put it in bags, use it for chicken feed later. Well, this is kind of a unexpected turn of events. We got rained out Saturday morning, cleaning barley over there, and then by that night we had ½ inch of rain, and then it started raining again kind of out of the blue last night, Monday morning, and we got another ½ inch. So our fancy gauge from the weather station, weather service in Glasgow, shows over 1 inch in it now for the over the weekend. So pretty crazy. Guess we're gonna plant some winter wheat now. Wait, I said that wrong. We're gonna go seed some winter wheat now. But we got a clean seed, get the sprayer switched back over to pre-plant rates. Boy. There we go, that's a little better. And get some fertilizer ordered, get some chemical ordered. Yeah, I wasn't thinking this was gonna happen, but now it's gonna happen. Well, I brought the cleaner in here because it was raining. You don't need rain getting in all this stuff. Nothing will slide when it's damp in there anyways. So this is the chute we turned around for taking the scalp stuff off the top. Well, it's kind of hard to get the grasshoppers from this into a container other than a bucket. So I put that chute on there, you know, catch the stuff into a super sack. But I'm gonna make a chute that comes down that will drop into a shuttle, and that'll work really good, I think. Hey, it worked that time. Perfect.
Well, since it's rained, we are considering some winter wheat. So we're gonna put the duals on front of the 370 and possibly hook it up to the flex coil and get both of them going and get as many acres in as quick as we can. So we'll see. So this is what Nacho and I will be doing. There's Nacho. Okay, Nacho, it's all you. I'll stand here and wait. Well, two guys at 150 pounds each. Wet. It was a street wet with rocks in our pockets. Managed to successfully put the duals on the front of the 370. Next project. Alright, I'll sum this up as quick as I can when it comes to cleaning seat. You get it to coming out of the bin and into the cleaner as you try and balance the speed as to what it can handle. You don't have a very big hopper up there. But about the time that you get it pretty close to dialed in, maybe gaining just a little bit in the hopper, that fills up, and then everything's got to be changed all at the same time. And then it's followed by another hour of boredom. Wondered why we were cleaning all that seed. We're gonna go do something, Nacho?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't think so.
You don't think? We'll just stay here and clean seed. Cleaning seed is one of those jobs where you keep your lunchbox far enough away from you, or you'll have your lunch eaten by 10:39.
Well, I'm honestly a little surprised that it took this long to run over a camera, but yeah, my GoPro 9 might have bit the dust today. I think it just cracked the screen protector in the back, but it won't turn on, so I'm gonna go mess with it.